Namaste, and thank you for joining Vinyasa Yoga. My name is Izumi Sato. So today let's release the lower back. So lower back pain is quite common for somebody who sits quite a long time and at the desk. So it's a great idea to once in a while move around. It says every 40 to 60 minutes it's good to move around and stretch and then refresh yourself. Stand up to begin our practice and ground our feet down. So today we'll do the lower back release. So ground your feet down to the mat and make sure you get the kind of an sense of a connection to the ground. So groundedness. So toes open, inner heel down, outer heel down, and slight lift of foot arch. So we use a core to lift the foot arch. And then everything else, your body is stuck over your feet. All right. Let's inhale, hands reach out and up. And open the chest and reach your hands to the sky. And then exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. Let's continue this movement for a few more times. Inhale, chest open and feel the awareness on your fingers touching to the air. Feel the air on your skin. Exhale. As you lower your hands, ground your energy down. Let's do one more time. Inhale, open the chest. Reach your hands to the sky. Then exhale, bring your palms together and rooting down to the earth. Wonderful. And swing your hands and lap around your waistline. Try not to lock your knees, so soften your knees and your hands wrap around your body. And tapping your body, your hands tapping your lower back. And relax your arm, soften your neck and shoulders. And if you notice you have tension to the jaw, please relax. Then as you move this way, we'll exhale. So it's a Kapalabharati through the nose. Tuck your navel in on each exhalation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come to center. So this was a 1 round. So we'll do 2 more rounds. So Kapalabharati, we forcefully exhale through the nose using the transversus abdominis. So transversus abdominis is the deepest abdominal muscle. There's a 4 layer of the abdominis. So like a corset around your waistline. Okay, so that muscle is a corset like around your waistline. Whenever you tuck your navel in or belly in, you are using that muscle. And also that twist. Okay, so let's do twist, and we exhale. Rhythmical breath. Relax your shoulders and arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming back to center. So we are strengthening the transversus abdominis. It's like a corset around your waistline, protecting your internal organ and of course protecting your lower back. So supporting our good posture. So if you are sitting at the desk for quite a long time in a poor posture, and that's creating the lower back pain. Okay, so let's do last round. So push your navel in on each exhalation. Let's start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. Wonderful. Bring your hands on your fingertips to the shoulders. Inhale, elbow forward and up. Then exhale, elbow back and down. So we are opening, relaxing the shoulder. Inhale, and then exhale. One more time, inhale, and then exhale. Let's do the other way. So do you notice how you are standing right now? Around your lower back, how are you holding your posture? Are you hyperextending your lower back or are you rounding your back? Just notice. Just bring awareness. Okay, and release. Then reach your hands forward and gradually moving awareness towards from heel, inner foot, middle of the foot, then front of the toes. Then lift your heels and balance. Then stretch up. And then exhale, gradually lower your heels. And let's continue. Inhale. Shift your weight forward and lift your heels. So both of the foot and toes to balance. Do not escape your heels out. So gathering the energy towards the midline. And your own pace. Inhale. Stretch up. And then exhale. And notice how you stand. So good posture definitely helps releasing the lower back pain or any pain on the body. So when you're working very hard and focusing on your task and work, so awareness to the body is kind of neglected. So whenever you remember to correct your posture, please do. So we are bringing awareness to our posture, good posture. Last one, inhale. And exhale and release. And hope you wake up your feet. And let's come to the front of your mat, feet together. And now, this is a great pose to pay attention how you can stand. So there's the pelvis. It's a tendency, or many people have a tendency, 70% of people push your belly forward, then stick the buttock out, which is creating a hyper extension of the lower back. That's also creating a lower back pain. So you want to be in a neutral. So rounding the back, which is the tilting the pelvis to the back. Okay, so not even rounding the back or hunching the back or pushing the belly forward, not using the ab. So let's come to the middle. So I have a tendency of hyperextending my lower back, so I am very extra careful how I hold my posture. All right, ground your feet down and send the energy down and send the energy up, reaching to the sky. And in the middle, we balance to stand here, palms together to heart center. Let's do Surya Namaskaram, sun salutation, prayer to the sun. And let's synchronize the movement with the breath and paying attention to your good posture. Let's take a big inhale, hands reach out and up. And palms together at the top, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive down, bend forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat your back, lengthen the spine. And exhale, step back, plank pose. Palms under the shoulder. So if you have a weaker ab, maybe your belly is sagging down and hyperextending your back. So in that case, please bring your knee down so you have a shorter torso to control. Okay. And let's lengthen the spine. And elbow and close your rib cage. One more breath. And let's bring your knee down, bend your elbow towards back, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, point your toes, stretch the front of your body, and roll your shoulder back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. This is a great pose to stretch the hamstring and the lower back. So back of your body. Okay. And a few more breath. And inhale, look forward. And exhale, step between your hands, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, bend forward, relax your head. Inhale, rise. Hands reach out and up. Open the chest. Exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. And be in still and pay attention how you are standing at this moment. All right, let's continue. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive down, bend your knees and protect your lower back if you are especially tight in the hamstring. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Plank pose, or you may bring your knee down to the mat. And tuck your navel towards the spine. Remember to use that transversus abdominal muscle and protect your lower back. Inhale, lengthening. And then exhale, bend your elbow towards back chaturanga. You may bring your knee down when you lift it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. So if your hamstring is tighter, please bend your knees to protect your lower back. Maybe lift your heels. And tuck your navel towards the spine. Try this. Tuck your navel towards the spine and like hollow your belly to lengthen the lower back. If you can stretch, lengthen a little bit more around your lower back. Navel and keep breathing though. So on your exhalation, tuck your navel. Then hollow your belly. Then inhale to release it. Then exhale. After exhalation, you can tuck your navel in and up. Hollow your belly. Then inhale. Continue a few more times. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, step between your hands, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend forward, soften your knees, relax your head. Inhale, rise up, hands reach out and up. Exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. Let's do a stretch. I'm just facing this way. Inhale, hands reach out and up. And grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, put your right wrist towards the left side. And squeeze your legs together. Ground your right foot down, especially. Lengthen the right side. Then move your hand a little bit forward to lengthen the right side of the lower back. And come back to center and let go your hands. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Grab your left wrist. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Then exhale, arch, like a crescent moon. Ground your left foot down strong. Okay, pay attention how your lower back is doing. And move your hand a little bit forward to lengthen the left lower back. Inhale, come back to center and drop your hands. Inhale, this time grab your elbows, opposite elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows up so shoulder can creep up towards your ear and lengthen the side of your body, maybe lower back. Then exhale, drop your hands, swing a few times. And relax your arm. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Then grab your elbows. Exhale. Inhale, lift your elbows up and ears towards your shoulder, or shoulder towards your ear. And then exhale, drop your hands. Swing, swing. Inhale. And last one more time, grab your elbows. Inhale, press your heels down and lift your elbows up. And then exhale, drop. Very good. Swing your hands and relax. And then inhale, hands reach out and up. Bring your palms together to heart center. I'm just facing this way. And going back to sun salutation. Inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half and lift. And exhale, light leg back. Light leg back, Lana's lunge. Inhale, lower your hip, look forward. Then bring your right hand down, left hand to the sky and twist. So be mindful how you are twisting. And inhale, reach your left hand up. Then exhale, release your left hand down, step back, plank pose. Maybe knee down. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Tuck your navel in. Then exhale, gradually lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Okay, all the way down to the mat. And bring your elbows under your shoulder. We'll do Sphinx pose. So if you have a tight shoulder, maybe elbow doesn't come right directly under the shoulder, but try your best. Then move your chest forward. So we are hyperextending your lower back. So for some people, it's not very comfortable pose. So you don't need to lift too much. Then squeeze your buttock and engage the back muscle to kind of not just dumping to your lower back. So engaging the leg and engaging the buttock and the pelvic floor. Move your chest forward. Inhale, look forward, top of your head reaching up. Then exhale, look to your right side. And lengthen the left side of your body from left toe to the top of your head. And come back to center, inhale. And then exhale, other way. Look to your left side. So right foot press down, then right ear lengthening the right side of your body. Inhale, come back to center and release. And release your hands by your side, palm facing up and cheek down. And make a fist squeeze. Then on your exhalation, let go. And a few more times, make a fist squeeze. Then on your exhalation, release your fingers, let go the tension, whole body. Bend your knees. And the wind wipes your legs. So when you do this motion, relax your lower back and buttock. Also, if you have a tight quad, you may feel good with this movement. All right, and release. And tuck your toes under, bring your palms under the shoulders. So engage our core. And we'll press up to plank pose, or you may just lift to tabletop, as you like. And then exhale, lift your hips to downward facing dog, hips high. And bend your knees light and bend your knees light, left. And relax your head. Then ground your feet down. Ground your feet down to the mat. Then right hand grab your left ankle or any parts you can reach to. It's so important to ground your heels. So if you need to bend your knees, please do. So rest. And change. Now left hand grab your right foot. Right leg, ankle, or any parts you can reach to. Ground your heels. And release. Then walk your hands towards your leg. And bend forward. You may grab your elbows, drop your head. And relax. And tuck your navel towards the spine, tailbone high. Your sacrum is high. So sometimes the tight hamstring is pulling the pelvis. That's creating the hunching back posture. So it's You want to have a flexibility on the hamstring to protect your lower back. All right. Then walk your hands down. Palms down. Walk your hands forward. Then downward facing dog. And relax your head. Navel and sacrum, tailbone high. Up in this pose. So this downward facing dog is really helpful to release the lower back. Also, you can do any place, anywhere you can do this pose using a wall and chair or at your desk, table, any object. That if you don't have a yoga mat to bring your hands down, just I want to show you. So that wall you can place your hands and pull your hips back and bending forward. So it's the same way. It's a downward facing dog basically. That really helps. Okay, now bring your right leg cross over the left side, then right heel towards the mat. You may bend your left knee. And then back to center. Then we'll do the other side, the left leg cross back of the right. Then shift your weight towards your left heel, maybe bending your right knee. The twist and also lengthening the side of your body, left side of your body. All right, back to center. And inhale, look forward. And then exhale, walk towards your hand. And soften your knees. If this is available to you, bring your palms under your feet or grab your toes or grab any parts of your leg and make sure to bend your knees. Then pull your hips back. And your toes and kneecap is pointing the same direction. Then bring in the belly towards your thigh. So that means when you bring your belly towards your thigh, you are lengthening the lower back. Okay, so gradually lower your hips and come into like a squat. Then the hands reach forward. So in this pose, if you are rounding your back, you want to come up a little bit. So make sure that you are not rounding your back. Okay, so you will keep lengthening the lower back. And strong leg. Toe and knee go same direction. One more breath. And exhale, release, bend forward and bend your knees right and left. And then soften your knees, round your back. Let's come out from this pose. Roll yourself up. And bring your hands behind you. Inhale, pull your hands back. So this sequence actually helps for tight shoulder and the lower back pain. Look up. And then exhale, bend your knees. So bend your knees. That's so important here. Bend your knees to bend forward. And inhale, pull your hands back, opening the shoulders. And then exhale, drop your hands down. And inhale, load yourself up to stand. Take your time. You can lounge your back here. And then exhale, roll your shoulder back and down. Okay, pay attention how you are standing. Notice how your lower back, how you are holding your pelvis. Are you pushing your hips back or are you pushing the shoulder back or around in the back? Hunching or arching, then come to center. All right, let's do one more time. Hands behind you. Inhale. Pull your hands. Chest open. Squeeze the shoulder blade closer. Then exhale, bend your knee. Then bend forward. Inhale, pull your hands back or up. Then exhale, drop your hands. Inhale, roll yourself up to stand around your back. Then head come at the end. Then exhale, roll your shoulder back and down. Then be still and pay attention how you stand. So this sequence can be very useful, beneficial whenever you feel tightness, the shoulders and lower back. You can practice anytime. All right, then bring your feet together and stand, palms together to heart center. Inhale, hands reach out and up. And exhale, swan dive down, bend forward, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, bend your knees, so knee together. And then pull your hips to chair pose. Zip your legs together. Use your core. Remember that transverse is up, belly in, and hands reach up. Or you can bring your palms together to heart center. So palms together to heart center, it's a little bit easier than the hands reach up. You can balance better. One more breath. And inhale, hands reach. And exhale, sink down, palms together to heart center. Inhale, tilt your torso forward, the top of your head moving forward. Then exhale, twist to the right side. And bring your left elbow to the right thigh. Then inhale, look up. So you want to, before twisting, you want to lengthen the lower back. Then exhale, look down. Inhale, look up once again. Then exhale, release, bend forward. And maybe feet apart. Maybe grab your toes, soften your knees, and head relax. Just releasing the tension to the hamstring and relaxing your core. All right, let's do the other side. Bring your feet together one more time. Chair pose. Bend your knees ready to your thigh. Then palms together to heart center. Tuck your navel towards the spine to lengthen the lower back. Inhale. Top of your head reaching. And then exhale, twist to the left side, the right elbow, left thigh. Inhale, gaze up. So lengthen the lower back and twist. Be mindful. Then exhale, gaze down. One more time. Inhale, look up. And exhale, release, feet apart. And relax. Then let's come to Malasana. Lower your hip and sitting down. So if this is not comfortable pose for you, you can sit on a cushion or a chair or the block. Then palms together to heart center, elbow pushing your knees out. Then move your pelvis forward to lengthen the lower back. Okay, now right hand inside of your left knee. Then left hand to the sky and open. So as you move your hips forward, feel the release to the lower back. And maybe bring your hands behind you to connect, or maybe just stay here. One more breath. And then exhale, release, bend forward. Just release the tension to the back of your knees. All right, let's come again. Lower your hip. This time, left hand inside of your left knee, right hand up. So inside. So you are pushing your knees out with your left hand. When you look to your right side, the left knee want to follow, but your hand is preventing or controlling. Okay, you may stay here or you may have the bind. One more breath. Exhale, release. Bend forward. Inhale. Bring your feet together and halfway lift. Then exhale, bring your palms down, step back, plank pose. Open your fingers wide. Tuck your navel towards the spine. You can bring your knee down to easy control of your torso, lower back. All right, inhale, lengthening. Then exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbow towards back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high. Inhale, right leg up. And bend your right knee. Inhale, right knee high. Then exhale, bring your knee to the nose. Lounge your back. Let's do one more time. Inhale, right knee high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Then step forward between your hands. Warrior two. Left heel down. Left hand forward, up and over to the back. And right hand forward. Right toe, right knee goes same direction. And ground your feet down to the mat and steady the pose. So make your pelvis steady and notice how you're holding your lower back. Are you pushing your belly forward? If you push your belly forward, means you are not using the ab. So use your ab to protect your lower back. And grounding, especially pay attention to your back foot. One more breath. Inhale, open. And then exhale, bring your left hand, swing your left hand down, step back. Step back to plank pose. Inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. And relax your hand. Let's connect with the breath. And be still to observe what's happening at the moment. In this moment. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, left knee high. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Lounge your back. Use your up to knee forward. Inhale, left knee high. One more time. And exhale, knee to the nose. And step between your hands. Warrior two. Ground your right heel down. Right hand. Okay, I should go this way. All right, left hand reach forward and gaze through your left fingertip beyond. And calm your mind. And pay attention how you hold your posture. One more breath. Inhale, open. Then exhale, bring your hands on your hip and stretch your both legs. And we face to the longer side of the mat. So adjust your feet. And toes point inward or pointing forward. So either way, hands on your hip, inhale, look up. Then exhale, bend your knee first to protect your lower back, then bend forward. Then lift your tailbone, the sacrum high. Now you may keep your hands on your hip or grab your feet from outside. Or you may reach your hands forward. Or you can use a block to rest your hands. Try not to lounge your back. So if you need to reach your hands forward and higher position, you may. Or maybe bring your hands behind you, between your hands. So imagine like a Roman bridge. It's your feet, like the arch of the bridge. Your sacrum is the highest point. Then grounding the feet down. So it's a perfectly balanced and holding steady. And stay here one more breath. All right, right hand down, left hand to the sky. You may use the block. Twist. So as you look to your left side, your right foot want to follow. but you want to ground your right outer edge of the foot, grounding. And you may gaze up or look to your left side, or left hand wrap around your waistline, half bind, catch your right thigh. Or you may reach your left foot, right hand, left foot. So lifting the tailbone high, tuck your navel towards the spine. Same as a downward facing dog. Navel in. Then lift. Then like a hollow in your belly, so you can lengthen the lower back. Okay, release. It's called Uddiyana Bandha, that technique. So left hand, right hand to the sky, and open, twist. Again, paying attention to your lower back. And you may stay here, or you may do half bind. Grab your left leg, or reach to your right foot. Navel in. And slowly back to center. Then bring your knee down, or you can bring your feet closer and bring your knee down. And let's sit down. And sit down to lift your legs up to Navasana. So this pose is to strengthen the core, using the core, navel in. So first, no rounding your back, no hunching, and bring your belly towards your thigh. Then lift your chest open forward. So if that doesn't happen, you can bring your toes down. Then lift your chest. Or you may lift your toes, maybe stretch your leg, or maybe grab your feet or release your hands. So there's so many variations. And navel and lengthen the lower back, and let's hold. Gather your energy towards the midline and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And cross your leg. And inhale, release your hands. Okay, we'll do the twist. So you may need the belt or towel. Let's see if you need to. Okay, we'll come back to kind of a half Navasana. Then left hand goes to your outer edge of the right foot. So here you can use the belt if you need. Then push your right heel forward to stretch your right leg. Then right shoulder move back and twist. Then left knee touch to your right knee. That's help you to balance. But if you like to challenge the pose, stretch your left leg. Then a little bit lower to balance the pose. Navel and then keep moving the chest forward. One more breath. All right, exhale, release. Cross your leg. Inhale, hands reach up. And exhale, twist to the left side. Right hand, left knee. And you can keep your left hand behind you or catch your right thigh. Then open the chest to the side and lengthen the lower back. And notice if you are resting, hunching back like this, or are you pushing the belly forward? Just notice how you are holding a pose. All right, release. And come to half Navasana, knee together. And then left. This time, right hand, grab your left outer edge of the mat. Foot. And you can use the belt. Okay, keep your knees together. It's easier for you to balance if your body part is touching. Then chest open forward. Then move your left fingers to the left shoulder. Then move your left shoulder back and twist. Then push your left heel forward. Okay, balancing and twisting and using the core. Then if you like to change a little bit more, stretch your left leg. Try not to sink down. One more breath. Exhale, release, bend your knees, cross your leg. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. So before twisting, always lengthening. So creating a space for that twist. Okay, right side. Left hand goes to your right knee. And left hand behind you. So the right hand behind you. You can use the block to rest your hands. Again, I have a tendency of my belly forward, but tuck your navel in and keep your lower back strong. So back of the body strong and soften the front of your body. Okay, release. All right, Ardha Machandrasana. So bring your right foot over the left knee. So two pose, two variation. So you may tuck your left heel to the right buttock, or you can stretch your left leg forward. So if your sits bone doesn't come down to the mat, you may want to stretch your leg. Okay. And lower your left shoulder, fingertips down. Inhale, hands reach up. And then exhale, twist. Remember, before twisting, create the space first. So this is a great for lower back, also to the shoulders. And notice how you can hold your lower back in this pose. And release. Don't change your leg and come to your left side and just drape down. Drop your head. You can lounge your back. Be mindful how you do this. No twisting funny way. Go gradually and come up. Okay, bring your hands behind you and change the leg. So right leg straight and left foot over to the right side, or tuck your right heel to the left buttock. And lower your left shoulder back, fingertips down. Inhale, right hand up. Stretch the spine. Then exhale, twist to the left side. So tuck your navel towards the spine. So your belly is not resting. Keep lengthening. Okay, release. Same leg. Bring your hands to the other side, the right side, and drop. And stretch the back, upper back, neck. And release. Come up. Let's do Janushasana. Stretch your left leg. Place your right foot in a thigh. Okay. Inhale. Ground your left thigh down and let your hands stretch. Then exhale. Move the chest forward. So the purpose in this pose is to stretch the hamstring and lower back. So no rounding the back, please. So use the belt or towel. So once you round your back, you may notice this. You are not stretching the lower back. So keep the chest moving forward. If you cannot go anymore, just stop there. If this sitting position is harder for you, and bend your knees. Then feel the openness to the back of your leg, then lower back. Then try doing this. Navel in, then moving the chest forward. Okay, if this is available to you, right hand moving to the left side, outer edge of the left foot. So a little bit twisting here. If this is comfortable, then your left palm is on your sacrum, lower back. Then move your chest to the left side. But keep engaging that, corset of transversus abdominis. Okay, release. Let's change. Now straight your leg, bend your left knee. Left foot come in a tie. First, ground your leg and push your right heel forward. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. And then exhale, move the chest forward. So when you cannot go to anymore, just be there. Then use the belt. So when your hand is in the air, it's harder for you to balance. So it's always a good idea to hold on, touching to somewhere. That's why belt is very helpful. Tuck your navel towards the spine and moving the chest forward. Okay, so you have lots of variation here. Bending your knees. And if you want to change a little bit more, right palm on your lower back. Okay, so feel that the length on the lower back. So it's like a checking on your lower back. Then left hand, reach out the edge of the right foot. Then a little bit twist here. Then moving the chest to the right side. One more breath. Okay, release. Wonderful. Okay, belt away. So if you have a block or cushion, just bring it close by. And we are coming down on a mat. Lie down. If you like, you may do roll back and forth. This is a great one to massage your lower back and relaxing the legs and arms. And do a few more times and come down on a mat and lie down. Bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So your feet is a grounding hip distance apart and your toes pointing back and tuck your navel towards the spine. Then lower back, bring the lower back close to the mat. So you are using the core to do so. And squeeze the buttock and pelvic floor, lift your hips up. Inhale, hands reach up and over. And then exhale, slowly lower your hips. And relax your pelvic floor at the floor. Then once you go up, again engage the pelvic floor and core. And then exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, gradually lower down. Figure 4. This is a go-to pose for the lower back. Left heel front of your right thigh. Then bring your right knee towards you. This helps to really release the lower back. So if you don't have a time to do all those sequence, you should pick this pose to release the lower back. Okay. Then gradually move your legs to the right side, drop down. If the leg doesn't come all the way down, you can place a cushion or blocks to rest your legs. Then reach your hands to the side, look to your left, and right hand hug your left knee to the chest. And each exhalation, relax. Okay, let's come back to center and change to the other side. Bring your right heel to the top of your left thigh and right knee drop open, opening the hip joint. Then pick up your left foot and bring your knee towards you. Then you can use your right elbow to push your right knee out. Actually, yeah, maybe thigh, not the knee. So from hip joint to open. Okay. Now gradually lower the legs to the left side, but pay attention while going there. On the way, you feel great stretch to the lower back, or it's hamstring or outer hip. And again, please use cushion or block to support your leg if it doesn't come all the way down. And hands to the side and look to your right hand and left knee hug right knee to the chest. And openness to the right side of the lower back buttock. And stretching the piriformis. And back to center. Cushion or block, bharatanatyam. So place the cushion block under your sacrum and lift your legs up. Make sure to lengthen the lower back. So check if the lower back is not hyperextending too much. So move your hips or block far. Far means towards the back. If you are comfortable, you can come to Halasana. Stay with the block, cushion, Vinyasa or Halasana to shoulder stand. Palms on your lower back, legs up. And slowly release. And gently lower yourself without a block, cushion, and come to center, hug your knee to the chest, and maybe chin towards your knees. And round your back and squeeze like a small ball. And inhale. Lengthen the neck and slowly release the head down to the mat. Cross your leg right over the left. Then drop your knee to the side. Twist. So releasing the lower back is twisting, but the mindful twist. Remember always before twisting, creating a space there means a length in the spine or lower back, then do twist. And back to center, Shavasana. So Shavasana, if your lower back is not so comfortable in Shavasana, you can plant your feet down. You may notice in a Shavasana, you have a little hyperextend in a lower back. If that arch bring you discomfort, plant your feet so you can tilt your pelvis to not to have much of space between the mat and lower back. And let go all the tension and sink down to the earth. Notice the air surrounding you. Feel on your skin and feel that space above you. And that space expand. towards the sky and vastness of the space. Gently bring your awareness to your fingers and toes. And feel the sensation, the energy flow in your body from toes to the top of your head. And move your arms and legs and bigger movement. Then reach your hands over the head. And let's stretch from toes to fingertips. Take a big inhale together. Stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Exhale. Hug your knee to the chest. Thanks to your body and mind. And roll onto the side. Stay here for a moment. And gradually lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed. Bring awareness to your calm breath and peaceful mind. Let's together take a big inhale, hands reach to the sky, gathering all the happiness and peace. Seal to your heart. Exhale, bring your palms together to heart center. Om once together. Inhale, reach the top of your head to the sky. Then exhale, ground into the earth. Inhale for Om. May all beings be happy and free. May that thought, words, and action my own life may contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Thank you very much for letting me guide us through your practice and sharing your time together. Namaste.